A woman is stopped in her room by a strange boy.
You're my wife.
You're telling me that we got married at some point in time?
Yes.
The boy says he's the reincarnation of her late husband.
Wow. I'm getting married to Joseph. He's a little bit older.
Her husband actually passed away 10 years ago.
It's me, Sean.
Hearing his name leaves Nicole stunned. 10 years ago, her husband died during a morning run. It took her a decade to finally move on from the grief. Nicole won't let anyone make fun of her husband's memory, so she angrily drags the boy out of her room. In the elevator, the boy speaks again. He says he doesn't want Nicole to marry her current boyfriend. Nicole had just said yes to a proposal. Her wedding was already being planned. She hands the boy over to building security, tells them to take him home. But the next day, Nicole receives another letter. It tells her not to marry Danny. She knows it was written by the boy, so she tells her family and fiancé about it. Her family doesn't believe any of it, but Danny starts to feel threatened. Then the boy shows up again outside Nicole's building. Danny rushes down to confront him. He asks the boy to take him to his parents, and finds out the boy's name is actually Sean. Sean's dad says he became quiet and withdrawn recently, and that one night before bed he told his mom,
I'm not your stupid son.
Danny tells him to stay away from Nicole, but Sean answers without hesitation.
No.
You're hurting me.
Nicole has had enough. She bends down and warns the boy.
I don't want you to bother me.
Her words crush Sean's spirit. Nicole still chooses to leave with Danny. Sean collapses like the life's been drained out of him. His helpless gaze lingers in Nicole's mind. Something strangely familiar washes over her. It's like she really saw a piece of Sean in the boy. The next day, the boy calls her again. He asks to meet in the park. She arrives, confused and full of questions. She looks around, but the boy is nowhere to be found. Then she remembers the place where her husband died. Sure enough, the boy is already there waiting. He tells her again he is Sean, and says Bob can prove it.
If he asks me some questions and I get them right, will you believe me?
Too many coincidences begin to shake Nicole's belief. The next day, Bob visits the boy's home. He asks if Sean's best friend was him. Sean quickly answers no.
I didn't think she could have a baby. I was too busy working.
Then he follows Bob to Nicole's house and walks around like he's lived there for years. He points to the study and says,
This is my desk.
then sits in the chair.
I used to work here.
When he sees an old relative,
There wasn't a Santa Claus.
Nicole is even more shaken. She starts to believe this boy might really be her husband. The next day, she meets Sean's best friend from when he was alive. She tells him everything that's happened, how the boy's arrival disrupted her life. Nicole truly believes the boy is Sean reborn, but she also doesn't want to hurt Danny. He was the one who stood by her in her darkest days. Nicole asks Peter to talk to the boy, to help him let go and live his own life. That evening, Peter visits Nicole's house. As soon as the boy sees him, he runs into his arms. Peter looks him over closely, then turns to Nicole and says,
That's not Sean.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
At that moment, Peter's wife, Lauren, pulls the boy aside, her hands covered in dirt. She takes him to the bathroom, stares directly into his eyes. The boy avoids her gaze. Then Lauren writes an address on his hand, tells him to come see her the next day, or else she'll tell Nicole everything.
Don't tell her.